Well, hey friends, welcome to this episode of Be Amazing, the final episode of the year 2020. What a year it has been. Nothing like any of us anticipated. I am not sure when I will get this uploaded, but I am recording it on the afternoon of December the 24th, Christmas Eve, and I am on my way to participate in the Christmas Eve service at the First Baptist Church of Decatur, Texas, where I've been serving as the interim worship pastor since early October. Today also happens to be my 59th birthday, and I am a bit reflective as not only we come to the end of what has been the craziest year and the most difficult year in most of our lifetimes. Like most people, I've experienced a lot of loss this year. My father-in-law both passed this year. Had an uncle that passed just today. I've had friends that have died this year, some COVID-related, some not. And so there's been a lot of loss. There's a lot of things that we didn't get to do that we just knew we would do in 2020. And there are things that we had to do that we never imagined that we would have to do. This Christmas will be the first time in the almost 33 years that we have been parents that we will not have any of our children with us, nor our grandchildren. We'll see them on a screen. A lot of people are doing that this year. And as I reflect on the beginning of my 60th trip around the sun, here is my prayer, and I prayed this out loud last night as my wife and I were having our prayer together before bedtime, and I prayed that as I begin this 60th year of living, that God would give me the grace to truly lean into His purpose for my life, that I would be more compassionate, that I would be more forgiving, that I would be more merciful, that I would be more encouraging, that I would absolutely allow Him to be the center of everything, that this would be my most effective year of living as a follower of Jesus. And that's the only way I know how to approach a year. I can look at the losses, or I can look at the reality of His presence through everything and realize that the God who has always brought me through is still the same God. And should I not survive my 60th trip around the sun, I want to know that I lived it fully for Him, without hesitation, without regrets, that I gave myself to amazingness, that amazingness of being amazed by Him and joining Him in the amazing work that He is doing in the world. I want, when my grandchildren grow up and remember me after I'm gone, I want them to remember their grandpa that lived fully out, that lived fully into the enthusiasm of following Jesus, who loved spectacularly, who didn't hold anything back, and who embraced the opportunities of each day. I wrote a Christmas song, the only Christmas song I've ever written, about 20 years ago, and I'm actually going to sing it at our service at Decatur tonight, but I wrote a new bridge for it just yesterday, and it says, and even in a year that's been filled with such grief and loss, the best news ever given stays the same. The baby in the manger was our Savior on the cross, and so we will celebrate the reason that He came. That's the only way I know how to live, and I don't always do it well, but I know that's the only way there is to live, and I pray that for you as well, that somehow in the middle of everything, you will be able to not only on Christmas, but every day celebrate the reason that Jesus came and the amazing life that is before us when we follow Him. So until next year and next time, go and be amazing. I love you.